Gonna be honest with you guys, I'm a lost man. I don't know what to do. I really do not know what to do with that. So, a little bit of context. Obviously, I've now got a daily van, and I go to work in my van, I come home in my van, and because of this pandemic, I'm simply not using my car. The only time I use my car is pretty much weekends, and by that I mean it's like a 10-20 minute trip at max, and even then I haven't been doing that. So I'm just not using it, and it's a hard one because for myself, I feel like I've reached the peak for this car, for me. Obviously, you could go way further with this, but for me, I feel like I've hit that point. And at this point now, I don't know whether to go past the peak and just go full send on the car, or simply just to give up and move on to a different car. I don't know what to do. So I'm hoping you guys can help me a little bit. And I know a lot of you are going to say, keep it, keep it, keep it. But I might sell it. So I've got two options, maybe three, who knows. There are multiple cars in my mind, and the thing I'm struggling with at the minute is I don't understand if I can financially afford something or not in terms of the car. So I kind of get an idea of what I could sell my car for, and if I was to break it down, I could probably sell it for more. Or if someone wanted to obviously buy it as it is, they're more than welcome to buy it as it is. The cars I've got in my mind, BMW M2. The M2 is nice. I really like the M2 at the minute. Focus RS, Hyundai i30N, and potentially a Golf R, but yeah. Now I need you guys to understand, none of my life choices is YouTube specific. YouTube for me was simply to help you guys create your cars the way you wanted it to be created, with products that are actually good, and hopefully I've given that to you guys. Some people may think I've been biased. At the end of the day, all I can say is I really haven't been biased. If I've seen a good product in my right hand, I'm obviously going to go with that product over this product. I've given some very strong opinions in my lifetime, and this YouTube channel has been one of them. So hopefully I've helped with that, but obviously the YouTube isn't making my car choice, and I need you guys to be clear of that. I personally could walk away from YouTube at any point, at any day. It means something to me, but it doesn't mean everything to me. So a lot of people base their YouTube channel and they feel like they have to whack out content constantly, especially when they start getting monetized. They just smash out videos constant just so they can make money from you guys. I hope I'm not doing that, and I hope I'm not like that. I don't think any of my videos so far have been basically just for money, because the money for you from YouTube is all for, unless you're, you know, let's say 10, 20, 30,000 subs. So YouTube for me, I could just walk away, and I would miss it, and I enjoy making videos, and I enjoy helping people, and hopefully for every single person that's ever spoke to me, mainly on Instagram, and asked me for help, hopefully I've given you that help that you've wanted. I must have helped like on a personal level, i.e. having a full-on conversation. I reckon I'm close to 200 people in terms of spending time with them, working with them, helping them fix their car, helping them mod something on their car. I'm probably close to 200 people now in terms of conversations. And personally, that takes a lot of time up. The amount of comments that I get is nothing compared to the amount of people that actually just simply ask me for help. And once again, I don't get anything out of it. So YouTube, I could walk away. This car was sculpted because of YouTube. I put mods on it that I didn't always want to put on. I mean, at the end of the day, it's meant to be stage one. And because YouTube came along, I was pumping out mods. However, I am in love with it. It's amazing. So yeah, option one would be to sell the car, move to a different car, potentially make videos. I'm sure I would probably say 80% of you guys, maybe doing some discredit to you all, but 80% of you I would say would probably not watch the new videos if I was to move on to a different brand, especially if it was something like a Hyundai i30. I doubt you guys would watch at all. So yeah, bear that in mind. So financially, I don't understand it. Personally, I don't understand how much I could buy a car for. Obviously, I need to look at the mods because I do want to mod the new car when I get it, just like nice tasteful mods. But I said that with this, and now it's stage 3, stupid 300 brake horsepower thing. So yeah, that's option 1. Option 2, keep it and go full send. And by that I mean strip out the rear seats, get bucket seats, harnesses, alloys. I keep looking at alloys and I keep looking at harnesses. Alloys, you're looking at between £600 to £900, depending on if you get alloys or alloys with tyres or blah, blah, blah. So obviously that is a significant amount of money. For a lot of people, that's almost a month's salary. I guess on average, a lot of you probably earn, 1.2 to 1.5k a month on average for, our age range. So that's a significant amount of money, close to £900 just for some alloys. Like, it means nothing. It does nothing. All it does is that people look at your alloys and go, oh, they're nice alloys. And it's like, yeah, cool, I just spent 900 quid on them. So you guys see what I'm kind of saying now? Like, functional mods are nice. So do I go full send and just spend a bunch more money on it to the point where selling the car becomes way harder, to strip because you've got to put so much more parts on it? It's a difficult one. So that's where I'm at. That's where my head's at. So you may have noticed the lack of content. 1, because of the pandemic. Secondly, because I don't know how much more money to spend on this car. I've spent so much money on it. And I know it's been a passion and I know it's been fun and I've got my fun out of the car. And I still love, even more so now, love driving this car. Personally, I want 4 doors. I want someone to be able to actually get into the back seat. I personally want something a little bit more grown up, and I personally want something that has the ability to drift, shall we say. So I want that rear wheel drive, or I want that Focus RS for the front and rear wheel drive, but 70 on the rear. I just want to learn how to drift, basically. That's my current mindset. I know it sounds stupid. Option 3, once again, financially, I don't know how this is going to work because I've heard of project cars being a huge sink of money. And obviously, it's not a smart choice at the end of the day. A lot of people do project cars because they're creating YouTube content. But like I said, YouTube content for me doesn't really matter. So, what do I do? This is the question I'm going to put to you guys. What do I do with this thing? Because I love it, and I love everything I've done with it, and I love the chances it's given me. But I just don't know what to do now. I'll be upfront with you. If you guys have got ideas of what content you wanted to see, be my guest. I've still got to give you guys reviews of certain items on my car, and they will be coming out, I promise you those, such as a review of the intake and did I feel a difference between the ITG and the Revo. Obviously reviews of brakes and stuff. I do need to update you guys with those things, and I will update you guys with those things. But I just don't want to pump out content like a lot of people are at the minute, just because they're YouTubers. It's not right, and it's not good content to watch. So yeah, so let's go for a spin. I've got some stock footage from a previous road trip before the pandemic. Obviously I'm going to take that home now. I'm literally 30 seconds away from my house, so no one please crucify me. But here's some footage from before. I love it, but yeah, we'll leave it there. Leave some ideas in the... We'll leave it there. If you guys got any comments, any content ideas, any ideas of cars, finance, pop it in the comments. I'll see you guys in the next one.